Greetings to all, and I hope this message finds you well at this time of hour, wherever you may be around the world. I have been away, of course, for some time due to holidays, so I had to take some time away, which is the only time which I do once a year in the summer. I wanted to return with a few valuable points which I wanted to share with all of you, which hopefully will help you in your development. And points which I have experimented with upon my own self lately. For those who watched the previous content where we spoke about planetary invocations of the energies of the planets and meditations of them, where one may take upon them the energies of the planet and bestow them upon their chakras, aura, and within. I recently performed such an operation by using the energies of the sun himself within me. Once I did this, of course, I was present physically within the sun. I was in a reasonably hot country in Greece, of course, within the daytime. But at the same time, the sun itself wasn't that intense to the point that it could harm anyone. And given the time that I went, which is a little bit late, its power has also diminished, so it wouldn't be anywhere near as harmful or hot in the time being that I was there. But what happened is, once I invoked this energy, especially from within, it severely fried me alive. So I literally, for no reason whatsoever, apart from invoking and increasing the energies of the sun, ended up with severe second degree burns, which I treated on my own. To the point where my own skin in multiple parts, even on my nose and back, opened up and would bleed later on that night and for the next few days to come. So the invocation of these energies severely boosted the solar energy which was already present there. Out of everyone around, of course, I was the only one who was harmed as much, and I wasn't alone there. So be careful when you operate within these energies, when you bring them within, because they will amplify a plethora of energies and things, and they will manifest in physical ways. Of course, these empowerments are going to be severe, but everything comes with a price. And of course, what happened to me will happen to others, maybe in different scales. Some always get it a little bit more, others get it a little bit less. It all depends on your ability to withstand these energies and how long you are willing to invoke them. I didn't do it for quite a long time, to be honest. It was just a matter of a few minutes. So that shows the power of these meditations and how powerfully they amplify the energies which we are using, especially the planetary energies. So be careful when you conduct these operations as well. Try to start light and then proceed to more extended degrees of it. Needless to say, the empowerment is tremendous from these energies when you perform it. Everything will be amplified and boosted according to the attributes of the energies of the planet which you are invoking. We've already given further detail in our previous discussions, of course, so anyone who desires to learn more about how to perform this may go and look it up, of course. It's right there in the channel. Another thing I wanted to bring forth is trend for people to try and go up against each other. Yet again, that is the nature of humanity. I do understand this to a great extent. People have the urge to engage in conflict with one another, most of the time over things that do not even possess much of severity in them. Now, let us bring some light into these situations when it comes to the whole trends of witch wars that is going around. You may or may not be advanced, and you may or may not have some potential, and you may or may not have certain assets which make you valuable to the spirits, pacts, deals, devotions, merges, what have you. All of these which are goods and are deemed valuable, but at the same time do not expect spirits to be engaged for your sake or anybody else's sake. Let us say two individuals who have specific merges and pacts in place with a specific spirit get into conflict with each other. What shall happen? One approaches the spirit of question and asks for them to remove the individual from the physical world, to take everything away from them that sustains them, to remove them from their physical bodies and send their souls back through the veil into the other world of which they originally came from. The second individual performs the same act and requests the same thing. So what do you think the spirit in question is going to do? There shall be no sides taken. There shall be some warnings given. There shall be some teachings given. There shall be some protections offered. But there will be no sides taken. Same stands for people who are merged more than once with more than one spirit. The rulers of the world will not fight over your quarrels in any way, shape, or form. Let this be known and be aware of this. Yet again, you have the right, of course, to defend yourself and to fight your own battles, which you shall do, and perform so according to your own action, power, and will. But not everything shall be allowed to manifest at the same time. Not everything will be allowed to go forth. So asking spirits left, right, and center to devour another for your sake is futile, as it shall not come to fruition as you merely think or desire it so. And of course, the spirit in question will approach one and tell him all is well and all is received, and they shall do the same with the other. But that's just keeping both at bay. So remember, nobody will take anybody's side. And the best thing to do is not to engage in such acts. But yet again, we are all thrown here into this physical world, which is a jungle, an arena of survival, just like the Colosseum. So we are all on our own, and the battle which you shall fight will be your own only. So get this idea out of your head, thinking that you can employ one spirit and the other to devour others for your sake, as if you are some kind of a beast master releasing circus to perform tricks for you. It is an unrealistic view which will only diminish your image and valuability before the spirits. Your worth shall be diminished if you keep conducting such acts and deny to listen to the warnings which are given to you. Take it seriously and do not proceed when you are told not to do so. And that is all I shall share upon this matter. But I would also like to leave you with a gift, and thank you all for your support. Those who have remained and learned from the teachings here will go forth. You will go high in your practice, and you will develop immensely, especially when you receive the greatest part of the teachings from the book which we have coming up. For now, I shall provide you with some newly channeled words of power, names of King Belial, which may be used to severely empower your rituals and evocations, as well as your spell castings. These names, which are Balderu, Baldiar, Baldar, Baldar, Baldiil, Beldur, Beldia. These names you may write upon a circle as well around you while you are seated in your ritual space, which must have been cleansed, banished, raised with the methods which we have already shared time after time. And you may sit in this circle and you may perform the king's evocation. What this will do is will open a very heavy portal from below upwards, and it shall empower you while you stand within it. Continue to recite the names in the order given, and engrave them clockwise around you in the same order given. After your invocation, which we have given to the public, recite these names and affirm that you wish to be transformed under the king's energy. Take in all this energy within. You are to see a mixture of green and red energies rise as a wall around the circle which you are, and then these shall be invoked within you. Use the same method as the planetary energies to evoke them, starting upside down, first within, then through the chakras, making a red cord connecting each chakra and bathing it with the energies of which we just said right now. And then finally upon your aura, and see it cover you, your entire being, as an armor of a mixture of red and green. This will be severely empowering if you keep performing it for 8 days. Try it and let us know how this works. And I hope this has helped bring some knowledge and clarity upon a good few matters that are ongoing at this moment. Let me know how this went in the comments, of course. Like, share, and subscribe to help us awaken and empower more people worldwide across this creation, wherever they may be. And of course, as always, I would like to thank you all for your support. Have a blessed day and rise and conquer.